1 point needed to secure promotion on the final day. It sounds simple, but as we all know, football is often anything but. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. They're up and running then. Madrid need all the support they can get here. To say this is crucial would be to understate massively. Vieira. And this is Gullit. He's picked his way through. Gullit! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically...
Tries a shot! He has hit that forcefully. Corner number 2 then. And it's Gullit. That is a brilliant interception. It's a pretty loose pass. And this is Gullit.
Frank Rijkaard's presence here in the middle will be massive, Peter. He's so physically dominant, such a destroyer.
But he does have a certain X-factor as well, doesn't he?
Yeah, and that's the side of his game that makes him so special, that ability to play on the front foot, triggering counter-attacks, quickening the tempo and...
Getting up there! It's hit the upright! And it's been hooked away. Messi, and the shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Madrid have their third corner. He's rising! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And they can counter here. Howson calmly anticipates. Zola. Gullit. Rafael Varane, tidy with his distribution. Van Bouten. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. And this is Ibrahimovic. He's being urged to shoot. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's plain for all to see who has settled into this game with the greater superiority. Now for a goal.
Messi.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He's shifting through the gears here. Now that's a fine challenge. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. And it's Messi. Madrid
really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now.
And it's made its way to him. Cross into the box. Messi. Madrid do have a chance to counter here. Messi gets on his bike and on the move. Odo. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Good read, needed to be. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Vieira. He's a shot that takes a shot! Oh, how good It is a gem! An absolute gem! His joy, his goal, he steals the moment. And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
Madrid penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, Peter, this now poses the question of stick or twist. Do they immediately go for another one?
He's having a shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Well taken goal. They are purring, truly purring. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Vieira picks it up from the goal kick. And this is Ronaldinho. Nicely shaped ball. That looks a good... Can he finish? He's got a goal! With half-time at hand. Perfect timing. Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
It's great composure. He kept his eye on the ball until the last possible moment and then smash. No stopping that.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now, all of a sudden, it seems the belief is back.
Zola has been showed a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Knocks it into space. Not where it came from. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
Messi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And this is Hullet. A heavy challenge. And the whistle goes for half-time. So engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Madrid ahead by just the odd goal in 3. It is 2-1 at the interval. So off we go again. Serginho tries to play it through. Bale, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now it's Ibrahimovic.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And here's Owen. Little pass back, passing nice and neat. Messi. Good running, strong and purposeful. Oh, that's a key interception. Van Belten. Otto finding himself in space. Well, the counter-attack will come to nothing because that is an errant touch.
Pity that, because it had a decent chance of progressing.
This ended up in no man's land. Looking to play him in. Hullet. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Zola. Oh, this is a terrific run. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Thuram promptly onto that, and that is that. No, that's been intercepted. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Just about up to the hour now. Ernest looking to add to his goal. Oh, he's having a go! Oh, off the bar! Nearly, but not quite.
I don't think anyone's really surprised that he's tried that, Peter. He's certainly confident in smacking one from range.
Goes for a shot! Searching pass he's played there. Neatly clipped into space. Oh, and the shot! And it's in! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Oh, played right into his path. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
He's a lucky boy. I've seen cards issued for less. Here's hoping he stays out of further trouble.
Well, he's hit it long. Shapes to shoot! Goal! Milan! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Se va a producir un cambio. Será reemplazado por...
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
There's the shot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! We've got a goal! Parity in the showpiece game. It has all the hallmarks of an epic.
There's the superb character and personality we always talk about, Peter. And you can tell it's really unsettled their opponents. The question now is, can they take maximum advantage of what they've just done?
Some heroic goalkeeping. Real chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Another one of football's and how moments.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
That should get the job done.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Great chance! Gattuso with the clearance. And here's Mbappe. Who saw this coming? Madrid have dragged it back at the last. Looking for options for movement. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Can he get it through? And this is Ibrahimovic. Into the channel.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Now he's got space here.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Now it's Bale. Milan needed that, they really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Oh, played through for the wide man. He leaps for it! No, not the best of headers. 4 extra minutes added on. Chiellini. Well, that looks a decent ball. And this is Bale. He's found the way through. Nakata. Now it's Hullet. Rijkaard spots it and intercepts. Hullet. And this is Owen. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that will be the final act. Madrid clinch promotion. The draw in... Well, there is a definite sense of occasion here as both teams square up to each other with fire in their eyes. This is a day for hope, for expectation, for renewed ambition. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So things are underway. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, this guy Eze is always someone I've kept an eye on. A player who broke through as a left winger initially, but also has the intelligence, the vision required of a number 10, and he combines those roles very well, drifting in from the left, getting on the end of balls, and he takes it from there.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Gattuso wins the duel this time. Valverde. And here's Bale. Bale will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Real chance! There it is!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Aimed beyond the defence. Madrid leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Ronaldinho, and he plays one through. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. He's got it! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Thuram. Madrid
really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you...
Tries one from range! Not a bad try by any means.
Well, distance never seems to be an issue for some players, and he's certainly one of those. The opening was there, I guess. Worth a try.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Gattuso did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Valverde looking for the chance to skim one in from range. Indy 11 have got it back and they'll have another go. Is there any support? He might not need it. Varane has been caught there, it's a foul. And he is going into that little black book. Ernest is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And here's Dembele. Valverde. So what can they make of this? And here's Hullet. Ernest is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And it's made chance for a shot! It's a goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We are just getting started.
Edwin van der Sar, such a calm, composed keeper.
He is one of the first sweeper keepers, Peter.
And De Bruyne!
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping. Hoeneß really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. That is good alertness. Tries to play it through. Well timed, excellent interception. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Looking to play him in. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both.
And a chance! And he's really put himself on the line here.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Ronaldinho getting this one clear. Chelsea given another corner. It's their second corner of the game. Bale can get it clear. Madrid are looking to go forward now. And it's Gullit. Gullit upright and purposeful. De Bruyne plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And here's Ronaldinho. And this is Gullit. No goals as yet. Šeško. And he's intervened well there. Ronaldinho. And he's been shifted off it.
Madrid are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work.
That's a good run down the left. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Now he's got space here. Vieira. Maldini. Gullit is onto it in a flash. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Hoeneß. Vieira. Hazard knocks it into space.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Very nearly half an hour gone here. He's looking wide. And this is Hazard. Bale. He is just caressing the ball. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. That has not gone well. Oh, good-looking ball.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Rodri. And it's Baggio. Now it's Hazard. Played out towards the right wing.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And the pass is intercepted. De Bruyne. De Bruyne! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
De Bruyne clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Bale goes short. He's had a shot! Shot could be... And De Bruyne! Oh, that was no routine save.
De Bruyne really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 2 then. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Has another goal! It's there!
Surprise, surprise. Look who turns up to give his side the ultimate lift before the break. Now we can look forward to a whole different game in this second half.
Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
Madrid have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
And it's half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Madrid coming in at half-time, leading by 1-0.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak may be all it needs to change it.
Madrid looking solid, if not too much more at half-time. It's 1-0. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Madrid currently ahead by the smallest of margins. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Bale will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. De Bruyne. Now can De Bruyne has fallen kindly here, and no mistake. A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
Madrid are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
No, he's not going to get any further than that. Chelsea appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Oh, that's fabulous. And the shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, I thought the keeper did well to retrieve that. They work all week on that sort of situation, and he reacted very well then.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Gullit. De Bruyne.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And he's managed to get free. De Bruyne. Tries a shot! Yes! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
3-0. There's the shot! And he hits the net! His utter joy! He engages with absolute happiness. Simplicity itself.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
And now Roberto Baggio! Bullet looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
That's going right the way across. Now there's a fine ball. De Bruyne. Bale. Pinches it off him. Aimed beyond the defence. That is lovely. Ambitious ball here. That has been cut short. And here's Van Nistelrooy.
Chelsea really aren't making anything meaningful of their time on the ball.
Bale picks it up out wide. Neither of these two want to come off second best. De Bruyne crosses.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And it's Van Nistelrooy. Ronaldinho. Now, what about a counter-attack? He is through here. He can run onto that. And the ball is out of play. Bale. Bale. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And it's Bale. And here's De Bruyne. No, he's not getting his way this time.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Vieira. And it's Van Nistelrooy.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Now it's Bale. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, he's found support out wide. Header! And that's in! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
And that's it. And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So it's down to business here. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
I'd say Petr Cech. I'm trying to come up with a flaw in his game, and I can't. Dependable and strong in every aspect of a goalkeeper's job, and he breeds confidence for his defence.
And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Flamengo have the chance to go the other way. He has found a way through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Knocks it into space. And this is Hullet. And Hullet! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. That's the keeper's ball. And now they can spring out of defence. Looking for options for movement.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Dink through. Cech gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Great vision. Oh, played through for the wide man. They're battling for the right to play in the early stages. And it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Messi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Neymar was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Bale. Oh, that's neat. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Edmilson is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Now it's Hazard. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Hoisted in. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Well, that pass isn't the best. Hazard aimed beyond the defence. Vieira. To Thuram. And it's Maldini. And it's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho. Cross goes in there. Oh, that was vital. Hazard. Messi. Played into space.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Neymar. Valverde. Bale. And it's Seedorf. That's an imaginative pass. And it's gone all the way through to the keeper. That has ended up in no man's land.
This is the time you need that pace.
Messi. Seedorf. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And this is Hazard. Tries one from range. And it's Messi. Messi! Oh, it rattles the bar. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Varane promptly onto that, and that is that. Flamengo do have a chance to counter here. Ernest is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Seedorf. Edmilson. Tries to play it through, and this is Hullet. Valverde. Bale. Vieira. Ronaldinho. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And it's Neymar. No, that's been intercepted. Valverde. Bale. And we've reached half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So neither side yet off the mark.
After all that probing and testing the waters, here's hoping for a more open second half.
So both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. We're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Can he finish? It's in!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one. Messi really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
The first breakthrough.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
Rafael Varane. Ronaldinho going face-to-face with his great rival. He's a sharp little ball here. Thuram gets it away. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly.
Oh, that's great. That's great concentration.
Edmilson. Looking to play him in. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Nicely spread. And he's quick to return it. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Oh, no joy this time. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Now it's Hullet. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, there really isn't enough happening up front, Peter. They just haven't been afforded much by way of creating chances. They must start showing some bite.
Vieira. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Neymar plays it in. Maldini gets it away. Bale could move up a gear here. Seedorf can see things, others simply cannot. Ernest. For Valverde. And it's Hullet. He shifted it to the flank. Ronaldinho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Gets his head on it! Trustbot comes to the rescue. And that's a good finish. And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal
So
19.
changes afoot here,
El
and
dorsal
from
8.
both sides.
El dorsal 14.
We're looking at a
Serán
different game
sustituidos
now.
por el
This is
dorsal
exactly the
7,
kind of contest
el
you'd
dorsal
expect
15,
when you have so much
el
class
dorsal
from
90.
both sides. The
Neymar.
next goal is going to be
Se
so
va a llevar a cabo un
significant.
cambio de jugadores.
Mateus proves just a little bit too strong. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. It's Ibrahimovic! Goal! Flamengo!
And they get themselves in front.
Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the... Goes for the shot! It's loose now, and they want to get it back.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Dani Olmo. And here's Mbappe. In with the challenge. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Neymar has given away a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
Mateus. Now it's Ronaldinho! And that is doing no harm at all.
Oh, such good technique as well. That was exquisite. It's a real shame he couldn't find the finish after that.
Not the most accurate pass. Time is running out here.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Well, they've got to get everyone forward, and maybe even the keeper.
Pepe getting this one clear. Oh, the ball's gone astray. And it's Vieira. Lovely ball and a real chance now.
Madrid really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Schneider gets...
Towering header. And that's a sharp finish. 2 up now, and they are cruising.
What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Flamengo have surely won it, or so you would think.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
And that is as far as it goes. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit,